Welcome back, everyone, to the GGBL Gold Series underway, everybody. 2032. We're finally here. We finally made it all the way to the Season 10 finale, if you will. Will be the Gold Series here tonight. Part number 1. I'm hopeful that I can just change this to just be the Gold Series, that we don't have to have a part number 2. But if we do, we'll push that out to Sunday. But either way, this will be all solved and figured out, guys, by Sunday, by over the weekend. We will have a conclusion to season number 10, and then we can officially get into season 11, season 12, 13, 14. We can do all sorts of simming and catching up to our league favorite players and, of course, the legends, and seeing how all that's going to shake out. But I'll just wait for everybody to kind of come on into the stream. We've already got 3 people that have joined. So that's cool. Let's get some more people in here. Let's have ourselves a fun little stream here tonight. And just checking the weather. Looks like I think I'll be okay. Just thinking about some of my my girls, you know. I think we're not going to get any rain or thunderstorms and crap until like 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. So we should be good. I don't think we're not going to be staying up that late. That's for sure. But let me know who is in the chat. I think I'm going to make a prediction. I think Vibes is in here. I think Brandon Mena is in here. I think Highway Cowboy's in here. I think that's 2. And then we probably got Shy Sox Fan or John Weeks. You guys are always coming through. Maybe, potentially. I'll wait here for a couple seconds more, and then we'll get this underway. So, of course, how we're going to do this tonight is we are going to simulate games 1 and 2. Highway Cowboy, yeah, you got me. You got me. I knew it. I knew you were in here. I think you had a good idea there, Mena. I think you had a very good idea. Just get that logo on a hat. That'd be pretty sweet. People would be like, what's the Gold Series? Da-da-da. Oh, you haven't heard of the GGBL? Well, then you're a loser. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're going to simulate game number 1, game number 2. Yes, it would be awesome to see a Tony Salsa and Riker Strzerak matchup and a Valdez Trig Matthews matchup. But we're going to get the first, maybe, possibly, potentially 3 games out of the way. We'll sim game 1, game 2, and then we will get into game 3 if someone is up 2-0. If it's a 1-1 series after 2 games, we will break the tie with another sim, and then we'll start getting into our stream here. That Gold Series logo is amazing. I think it's pretty cool. I had it. I paid for it for an artist back like when I was using Fiverr to have somebody make like. I had somebody help me make the Atlanta Sting logo. And then I just kind of pieced, like I told you guys in the last one, kind of Frankensteined some of the other elements because I wasn't really like completely happy with the way that it looked. I liked the face, but then I kind of removed some of the other pieces and kind of made it my own. But yeah, so I paid another guy. I was like, I need a World Series type of logo from the 90s because that's when it was kind of cool. It had some character. And then I actually need a GGBL logo. Can you make it for me? So, yeah, and I never got to use it. Canva does, in Photoshop, did some weird stuff like you couldn't remove the background. So I never really used it on any of the thumbnails or anything, any branding, nothing. So, yeah. So just wanted to, now I uploaded it to ChatGPT. I'm like, revise this. Help me make a new one where I can actually remove the background. Then that's what it came up with. So I'm happy with it. Gold Series time, says Vibes. Ghost Rose, how far along are you on GGBL 26? I have all of the logos created. Well, half of the logos created. I split up the work for all the new teams and the existing teams that are getting rebranded logos. I split up the work between 2 artists, 2 in-game MLB logo creators, and so there were 8 of them. So 4 for one guy, 4 for the other. I got to pay those people. That's like $200 for half, and then another $200 for the other one. So yeah, $400, guys. Okay, that's how dedicated I am here. $400 going into these new logos. So one half of those are already done. One creator is done with his half. I'm still waiting on the other half. And then from there, I've got to create the uniforms for all the teams. Stadiums are going really, really well. I've got some help from Rico. He's helping out with some slight tweaks to existing stadiums that are already created inside the vault. So he actually posted those inside of I think the Patreon Discord piece there, the channel. So we got a little sneak peek on that. Yeah, we're moving along pretty good. So the next thing, like I said, is just custom players, rosters, video. I got to get an introduction video created. Yeah, so it's a process, but we are getting there. How many new teams? Ooh, let me think. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 or 4. Yeah. Thinking. Yeah, I think 3 at minimum. I know that for a fact. I'm trying to think of. Oh, it is 4. It is 4. Yep. It is 4. Oh no, actually 5. 5. Some teams will have the same location, but they're a different team name. So there's going to be 5 new teams. Vibes, I will tell you right now, it was not Sun Devils, but when you pointed that out, I was like, it has to be Sun Devils now. It has to be Sun Devils. I'll just tell you what it was initially. It was the San Diego Toros. That's who it was. And the horns on the SD was supposed to be for the bull, the Toros. So, San Diego Toros, that's what it was supposed to be. But I'm now, because you said that, because it's Sun Devils, San Diego Sun Devils, I'm like, and the logo is perfect for it, SD, it's got to be the Sun Devils. So, there you go. Toros, that's worse than the Gauchos. Oh, man, no, come on now. But yeah, it's gonna be the Sun Devils. So congratulations, my friend. That'll be yay. I have influence. Yeah, of course you do. All right, guys. Let us get underway here. We got enough people in here. We got 6 in the chat. Let's go ahead and start simming, baby. All right, game number 1. I'm gonna put up some channel points bets now. I know that we had the initial bet when the playoffs were first starting. You guys made your picks. You guys made your selections. But let's do another round. I'll give you guys another chance here because some things have happened. And I want to give you guys another shot. And you know what? I'm starting to think maybe channel points is just a little bit too basic. It's just a little too basic. Let me think. Ooh. This might be good. Give me a chance to win a franchise. All right. All right, here we go. Ready? Predict your winner. Okay, you got a 50-50 shot here. Predict your winner. And if you get it correct, okay, if you get this correct, here's kind of what my plan was for GGBL 26. I'm going to take over one team. Okay? I'm taking over one team. At least that's the initial plan. But it's got nothing to do with what you could win. And what my plan was for patrons, if they were interested, okay, would be to not necessarily like manage a team, but I have to figure out with some testing if I choose CPU roster control, or maybe I don't put CPU roster control on. Maybe I just control all the teams, right? CPU roster control allows you to do a lot more with like rosters and stuff. But I wonder if I could select all teams. I gotta play it out. So this bet isn't like totally fleshed out yet, but here's my idea. Pick your team, pick your winner, and it could go one or two ways. Instead of channel points, you guys can win a high position in being able to make decisions for certain teams, the teams that you want to make decisions for, okay? So it's not like you're the GM. It's not like I can set your lineups. I can't I can't force trades to have, like, you're not going to manage the team. But you could tell me what this team is looking for. You could tell me, especially with the trade block stuff, like you could tell me what these teams want to look for, and maybe we can set the trade block up like that. Stuff like that. Free agents that you want to target, right? Doesn't mean you might get them. I don't know. Just, I got to flesh it all out. Like, again, it's got to be like testing, but that's what I kind of want to award you guys with. I want to award you something just for the loyalty that you guys have had in this series, in this little run here. We always get the regulars. Vibes, Ghost Rose is always in the comment section. Mena's in here. Shy Sox is always in here. John Weeks. All you guys, right? So that's what I want to award you guys with. If you get this right, okay? So it's not going to be everybody gets to do it. But patrons will for sure get a shot. Like, they'll get first dibs, and then you guys can kind of come in from the other side, right? Again, not completely fleshed out. If it's a little less than I think, like less responsibility, then you guys can make decisions for me. Okay? So it's a little bit more community focused, where then I have to like build my team the way that you guys want to see it. So it adds a little bit more of a challenge and for a user. So a little extra wrinkle in there. But then again, that's if I can't do it the way that I want to with like CPU roster control and all this stuff. But we got to play it out. So Ghost Rose says Atlanta. That's his pick. Anybody else? Vibes, Cowboy, anybody else out there want to make a pick? Want to make a prediction here? Maybe that's not even something that you're interested in. You know? I mean, Vibes just said, he's like, give me a chance to win a franchise. I mean, there you go. It's not like you're not winning a franchise per se, but you could potentially be making some decisions. Okay. All right, Mena says he's going to choose Vegas. Okay. Let's do it. Again, we're probably not going to figure this out tonight. It's probably going to be something that we push off until Sunday, but let's get on our way. I'm nervous. Ugh. If you want my pick, I'm kind of rooting for Vegas. I like Atlanta's custom players, but I'm kind of rooting for Vegas just because, like, I want the NL streak to be broken of the NL East constantly dominating. So, and plus Vegas, I kind of want them to ride off in the sunset and get one, you know? All right, so let's get going here. Simulating game number 1. Here we go. Oh, a win. 8-5. 8-5 for Vegas. Quijada, 2 for 4. 4 for 5 for De La Cruz. 2 for 5 for Ariano. Stacy 2 for 3. What happened? De La Cruz hit a home run. A lot of doubles. A lot of extra base knocks. Stolen bases as well. George Ariano got a stolen base. That's crazy. That's crazy. 10 hits. 5 1/3. 7 strikeouts for Salsa. Still got the win, but he kind of struggled there a little bit. Towards the end, looked pretty good the first 3 innings. 4th inning, gave up some runs. 3 innings, gave up some runs. Everybody got a hit in the Atlanta lineup, so that's a positive development there. Samuel Woodson brought his average up to 285. 4 hits, 4 ribbies. Holy cow. Whew. Must have been maybe it was a grand slam, and then the rest were just hits, potentially. He did have a home run. Strzelczyk, 4 innings, 2 Ks, 9 hits, given up. TCG's in the house, so I will offer this to Christian Gamer. I don't know if you can't. I mean, obviously, you might have come in a little bit late, but let me know, TCG, who you've got in the Gold Series. Do you got Vegas or do you got Atlanta? The winners will be able to have a say in how a franchise is run in GGBL 26. So it's kind of like the XHL where you're kind of like an ambassador, but I'm really gonna limit that just to patrons. But I guess you're already a patron, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, because all the patrons are gonna get it anyway for free to do that. So I gotta flesh it. I gotta flesh it out a little bit more, but I want to give you guys a chance to like have a say in, you know, like targets or trade, you know, who's an untouchable and you know, these things like that. So, because that is a thing in 26 where you don't want these players traded, right? They'd be untouchables. All right. Anyway, so okay, he's got Vegas. I got Vegas too. All right, game number 2. Valdez against Trig. Loss. Okay, 2-0. What happened here? Okay, so Atlanta scored 2 runs and then never looked back. Vegas had 8 hits. Wow. Brody Bush, 2 for 4. A lot of 1-fers in there. Middle of the order really got shut down. De La Cruz, Dugan. Valdez had a good outing. 6 innings, 2 earned, 2 Ks. And, man, Atlanta. Wow, Atlanta did nothing. Atlanta did nothing. And they still found a way to win the game. Home run from Woodson. He's been hot. Trig Matthews, 8 innings, 11 strikeouts. What in the world is that? 11 base runners, 5 walks, 6 hits, but 11 strikeouts. Okay. Strange outing for sure. All right, so now because this is a tie series, we've got to simulate it. We got to break the tie somehow. Vegas kicks, deals, and Del Toro. Oh, Vegas gets a loss. Del Toro was the man, it looks like here. Yeah. Oh, my God. This went 16 innings? Oh, my God. 1 run in the top of the 16th. Holy crap. Del Toro went 5. Guerra went 6. That got him through 11. 6 walks given up by Guerra. And yet Vegas couldn't do anything with that. 6 walks? That was in the 11th? So the 12th, the 13th. No. That would have been like, yeah, that would have been after the 5th. 6, 7, 8, 9, all that. They still couldn't get cash in. Wow. Scott Gonzalez, 3 for 6, 3 for 7 for De La Cruz. Everybody else just, man, they gone ice cold. Kick steals, 8 innings. Okay. All right, so that is where we stand, guys. Let's get a little update here on the pitching staff real quick. I will answer your comments here in just 1 second. The live chat is hopping a little bit there. All right, what do we got? Well, we got Salsa, who's available. Man, this is a big game for him. If he should go, we got Chacon, Serrato. On the other side, you've got, let's see, 99 Strzelczyk's about 75%. Zuniga's ready. Brad Battle's ready. I think you got to save Trig, Del Toro, and Strzelczyk, actually. I think you might want to throw Salsa out here if you're Vegas. One sec, guys. One sec. Because if you throw Salsa out here, you've got a day off there. A day off there. That's 2 days off. 3 days off. If you're Atlanta, you hope that you win that. If you're Vegas, you hope you win that game because then you get a game here. Maybe you're down 3-2. Day off there. Game here. Hopefully you don't get eliminated. And then he could go in game 7. He would have 1, 2. Yeah, he'd have 2 days rest here. He could not go there. So yeah, I think you have to throw Salsa right now. You got to throw him out there right now. Let's see. He went here. Day off. 1, 2, 3. So he'd be pitching on 4 days rest to try to tie the series up. Yeah, I think you got to do it. I think you got to do it. Yep. Salsa against Brad Battle. That'll be game number 1 of our live look. And to keep things consistent, we will turn quick counts on because we are trying to get through this thing. All right. Let's see. How many patrons? Well, I think it's just marketing. You know, I think it's marketing. I think it's actually following through with what I say you guys should get for being a patron, which I've struggled with in recent months because things have gotten a little chaotic in regular life, and of course, just trying to figure out what I'm doing, man. What am I doing with this content? Not here for GGBL, but for my main channel and stuff. So I think there's probably like 11 patrons right now, but like maybe only half of them are truly like active. It's more, I feel like a lot of the patrons right now are just generously, extremely generously. What happened here? What in the world? Okay. They're extremely generously offering a donation, right? They're not expecting anything back. I reach out to them. I say, hey, you get a custom prospect for this, and I don't really get much back. So I think they're good, you know. So, but about 11. I think there's about 11. Could be less. I think. Yeah, Copperheads. Thank you, Christian Gamer, for answering that. To Ghost Rose. We are underway, everybody. Let's go.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, number 8. No.
I actually didn't realize how cool that this matchup color scheme was going to be. But it is kind of cool. We got that that burnt red against yellow and black. Kind of cool. Desert red. Yellow and black. Like it. Oh, man. Clip that. Gold supports the Astros. Oh, my God. No. Don't you twist it. Don't you twist it.
The first baseman, Michael.
Rico. Rico's in the house. What's going on, man?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
How you doing? Rico is absolutely killing it with the stadiums, man. I've only got to look at a couple of them, but I'm really impressed, man. I'm really impressed. He completely redid the Burnside Dome, and it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Dude, how did you do that? Dude, how did you do that? If you guys are not in the Discord, you really need to be in the Discord. We talk all things GGBL in there, all things regular content. Not so much regular content because I don't know, people are more invested into this, I think, which is interesting. But yeah, It's you got the whole restaurant area back there, like everything. Looks good, man. It looks real good. I think I put the laugh emoji there. Nope, need to fire that. Yep. Carolina. Ooh, we got Renway. Oh man, Renway looks so much better now. Yep, Renway Field looks so much. You got the hotel in the back too. You got the hotel in the back. That was always the staple. Outside of the, you know, the big blue wall. Yeah, that's a staple. That's awesome. Let's see. You got LA Memorial Coliseum. That's perfect. I know that was a big thing for Rico. I wanted to give him that one for sure. Oh, the new team. The new team. That we were not supposed to say the location. But that, no, he's good. We put that into the feature. Okay. Yep, that one looks sweet. I like that lighthouse in there. No, I'm sorry, that's that was LA. But that Capitol building, the Capitol building there for this team looks cool. That was cool. Like that, Rico. Most of you guys can't see this because you're not patrons. Become a patron! Actually, that's kind of cool. That is a little cool. It's different. Got a lot of red in there, which would make sense. Okay. I'm going to get back to the gameplay here, but yeah, I mean, these are sweet, Rico. These are sweet. Of course, Mena was saying, I can't wait to see these gameplay. Me either, man. Me either. Can't wait to do it. Let's see, my off day and ordered pizza. Let's go. Let's go. That sounds like the life, man. I wish I could help, but I'm too busy with high school baseball. Love MLB The Show. Well, I appreciate that, Ghost Rose. I get it. I get it, though. I remember those days. You, I mean, even practice. Like, I don't know how hard you guys practice, but our coach, like, drilled us constantly. And, you know, you get home and you're like, God, I don't want to do my homework. I don't want to do my homework. I'm dead. Maybe take a little nap, you know, have dinner, take a little nap, but then by that time it's like 7, 8 o'clock, and you're like, dude, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. Oh, base hit here. David Booker's having a really good postseason. Really good postseason. Making fantastic catches in the outfield. He's gotten a base hit now over here, a double. And you got the red hot Samuel Woodson. Remember he was batting like 217 or something, 211? It was literally just a couple nights ago that I saw him batting into 210s. He's had a lot of 4-for-4 games, all this stuff. He's hitting bombs. Ghost Rose is finishing up freshman season. Also, I'm homeschooled, so thankfully homework done-ish. I got you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Homeschoolers unite. That's what we're doing for my kids. Booker's going to be rounding third, headed for home. Stacy with the throw. Not going to be in time. Not even by even a close margin here. Woodson stays hot. Delivers the first run of the game for both teams and for Atlanta. 1-0 game. Salsa. You were hoping for this game to be... And he does settle down here, get this out. But already down 1-0 is Vegas. They got to really turn this thing around. Turn this thing around, man. Atlanta staying hot, looking for that first championship. Man. Freshman baseball. Jeez, dude. That feels like not even that long ago. I hate it. I hate it so much. The fact, like... Oh, hey, we got a home run. Brody Bush. Hey-oh, Brody Bush. Hey, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. We needed a response. If you're voting Vegas, you needed a response. A quick one. Come on and get what you need. Got it right there. Big boosh. Big bop. Just checking the scores around the major leagues here. Make sure my fantasy team is performing. Gets annoying, dude. Gets annoying after a while. That's probably why I take forever to get content. I get videos out because I'm watching so much baseball. Oh my god, it's 10-3 now? Oh, what is happening right now? Shohei's 2 for 3. Kind of Griffin on the bench. 1 for 3. Stolen base. Made the right calls today. McLean, Herrera, PCA.
Number 20.
Okamoto, Antonachi, Liam Hicks on the bench today. Joe Ryan, quality start. Glass now up 5-0. I didn't want to play. Dude, it's snowing. It's snowing so hard out there. I was like, I don't even want to deal with that. Because there's just times where Glass now blows up for whatever reason. But he's pitching well, of course. And, you know, I'd get another quality start up there. But no, can't have that. Can't have that. All right, back to GGBL. I was homeschooled in Christian homeschool team. Yep. Team salary doesn't exist anymore. Brody Bush. It's snowing? Yeah, it's snowing in Colorado. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's snowing now. I haven't seen the images of the game or whatever at the field at Coors, but yeah, I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. Glass now can't find the grip on the baseball. He can't find the seams. You know, he's walking people. You know, Rockies are scoring a bunch of runs because it's Coors Field. Like, they got a pretty decent offense now. You know, it's decent. It's like, it's respectable. It's not good, but it's at least respectable. TJ Rumfield, you know. I think Johnson's decent, you know. Mickey Moniak can hit a little bit. Tovar. McCarthy. Like, it's not, it's like, again, it's not good, but it's capable. Anyway. All right, so Brody Bush responds. We get a 1-1 tie. Jumping here to the third inning. He does get that run back, thankfully. Jeffers in the house. Is Cheater? Who's Cheater? Who is? Brody. Oh, my God, that changeup. Oh, had Danny Light way out in front. Vibe says Rockies should forever have a good offense on paper. Oh, the Stros? Yeah, I know, dude. I can't forgive him for it, man. As such a baseball guy that I am, I just can't forgive him for it. No matter how many years have gone by, I can't forgive him for it. As an organization. Like, you know, and it's one thing because, I mean, Correa is still there. I know he moved to Minnesota and he came back and all that. Altuve's still there. Like, that whole system has got to just get flushed out for me to like the Astros again. I rooted for them so hard in that World Series. So hard. It is true. It is. TCG, dude, it's been 8 years. It has been 8 years. I know, but so it's like when you're. It's like, not that this has ever happened, but you know, it's like.
3 balls, 1 strike.
No, it's just a bad example. It's just a bad example. I was gonna say it's just like if you've ever gotten cheated on, you're never gonna forgive that person. It's never happened to me before, but for some people, I can imagine that's a very difficult thing to do. You just don't want to do it. Most teams do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
2-1.
But TCG, you gotta concede the fact that it was a elaborate way of cheating. Extremely out of the ordinary baseball way to cheat. That's really kind of like what soured me, was that it was like taken to the next level. There's cheating in baseball. I think every sport has cheating. Like you would be completely naive to say that there's not. Like we all have to agree that there's cheating everywhere in sports. Everywhere. If you can get tape, if you can get film, if you can do that, like anything, there's cheating. You know, guy might, especially in football, guy might give you a little face mask, poke your eye, you know, just do whatever, right? And it just never gets reported. There's always cheating happening in our sports. It just is what it is. But when you've got freaking buzzers in your jerseys, dude, like that's another level. That's another level of cheating. Oh my god. Jeff says, ahem, Michigan, fake natty. Oh my god. But even then, Jeff, even then, I have to, if you want to be consistent, you got to be consistent. There's cheating in every sport. I guarantee you Ohio State cheats. They just didn't get caught. There's a bunch of stuff that were coming out, right? And I don't know if anything ever like resulted in it, but I think Ohio State was kind of under the gun a little bit for some of their tactics too. So I don't know. It's everywhere. It's rampant, and there's no real way to police it. But like when you got buzzers in your jerseys telling you what pitch is coming, like that's another level, man. It's another level. Ohio State definitely cheats. Fake news. Fake news. Nope. I turned a blind eye. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. The buzzers, I didn't even see this. The buzzers never happened. It was confetti. Jeff says they would never. Oh my god, they would never. Fake news. Ooh, slur. Nice. Salsa getting hot. 5 strikeouts now, 1 earned. Okay. We got ourselves back to a pitching duel now. Love to see it. This is the exact game that Salsa and the Nuggets, they needed. Can you imagine the marketing of that? The player marketing with your team? Put some salt, you know, the Tony Salsa branded kids meal Dino Nuggets. In one of those little mini helmets. Instead of ice cream, you've got Dino Nuggets at the ballpark. And then you put a little salsa on them, you know? Yeah. There is proof the buzzers didn't happen. Really? I think you're wrong, man. I don't know. Maybe I've been out of it for too long. Another strikeout there for Salsa. Get up to 6 now. Jeff says Michigan fans made fake proof. I can't even think about that. They made fake proof. They falsified some things. That's funny. Oh my god. They made fake proof. Oh my goodness. What is Atlanta doing? Salsa's got him, dude. 7 strikeouts now. All right, so here's Mr. Hero for the Nuggets. We've got a solo shot. Chat GPT, says Jeff. Yo, Shy Sox. Brody Bush strikes out looking. Nice little change up there from Brad Battle. Only 2 strikeouts for Battle, 7 for Tony Salsa. You can see the difference between the 2 pitchers here. Ghost Rose, watch baseball. Watch. The baseball doesn't exist. Oh, watch the baseball doesn't exist video on it. Right. It's really good. It's called The Astro Who Never Cheated. That's propaganda. Oh, man, we got a lot of Texas influence right now. Shy Sox is in Dallas visiting family. We've got Ghost Rose. We got TCG. And we got me and Jeff up in the Great Lakes, Ohio and Michigan. We got everything covered here, apparently. The 1-2 to Smudge. Little pop up the center. We've got Rosario and Durham closing in. Rosario's got it. Let's move on to the top of the 5th. We're flying through this one, guys. First game of gameplay. We've got the Atlanta Sting winning this series 2-1 right now. Salsa just trying to get the Nuggets back into the series with a win here to tie it up. And again, if we get to a 2-2 series, if Vegas does somehow pull this one out, we got to simulate that. We got to simulate that game. Break the tie. So someone's going to be 1 game closer to a Gold Series championship. Someone's going to be up 3-2. Vibe says, I got New England. I got New England. Now, Vibes, are you from that area? Did you grow up there, or is that just where you're at right now? I feel like we've talked about this. Something's ringing a bell here. I feel like we talked about this. Oh, is that a base hit? They're going to let that fall? Wow. Bush is going to let that fall. We've got runners now at first and second. Woodson with another base hit. Dude, this guy, you can't get him out. You've got to pitch inside, and he hangs in there, sends it the other way. Unbelievable. Highway Cowboy. Okay, I'm currently watching in Texas. What is going on with Texas? I think I know my next Madden franchise. It's got to be... Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. What? I hate the Cowboys. It got to be the Texans again, doesn't it? I say again because I did back in 2018. Madden 18, I did a Texans franchise. With 3-1 from Salsa, just low. Oh no, we got bases juiced. Uh-oh, with the number 9 hole hitter. They need, you know what they need? They need a little tapper to the mound, go 4, go 1, and that's not going to help. That's a deep drive. Stacy's got this one. Hits your cut. Hit your cutoff, man. No. It's a good throw. It's a decent throw. Tough to go get David Booker. But now you got the number 1 hole hitter, Noah Pinkard, who came through in the last game that we saw. Came up clutch. 15 balls, 10 strikes for Salsa. This is a crucial point in this ball game here. 2-2 pitch, missing low. Another 3-ball count now for Salsa. If you get another walk, you're right back in the same situation. Another fly ball will score another run. Bases juiced, and that one is ripped, but that's going to be caught. Nice play out there by Bush. Here comes the tag at second. No advance from Samuel Woodson. Interesting. He's a catcher, so not the fleetest of foot, but that's okay. Been in Maine for 2 years, but Indiana. Okay, so what are you doing out in New England? Or are you saying something historically? You're saying, I've got New England. Like, I've got the Northeast covered. Screw them. Screw who? Oh, yeah. Who? Oh, the Cowboys suck. Browns franchise, says Jeff. The Cowboys didn't bang the trash cans. 3-2. Missed again. How many pitches in this inning for Salsa? He's up to 105 in the 5th inning. That is completely not efficient. Now you got to get the 3-hole hitter, Michael Aguero. Oh, that was so hittable. That was so hittable. The 2-2 upcoming, 107th pitch. That is a base hit. Should score 2 runs. Here comes the throw from Stacy. One more time. Is he going to have a chance? No. Rosario scores. Woodson scores. Stacy's been tested at least 3 times in this game, twice in this inning, and he cannot find a way to nab a runner. Good read by both those runners, Woodson and Rosario. So this is an inning from hell, man, for Vegas. 110 pitches. Salsa's still out there, and he cannot buy a strike. Man, they worked him. 112 pitches. 2-2. Little ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez can't get it. Another run's going to score. Maybe potentially 2. We'll see. Oh, it's just 5-1. Unbelievable. I get thrown off by the scoreboard. I feel like more runs are going to score than they are. It's just one. It's just one. So Salsa's day is done. It'll be up to George Triola, who's been really good in the postseason. 6 games, 15 and a third, 293, 20 Ks to 6 walks. Very good batting average against with 194. So he's better against righties than lefties. So this is interesting that he's coming in to face off against a lefty. And Hayden Carver, who can put the ball out of the ballpark. Cowboy says, this is brutal. Let's go sting 'em, says Strohs. Cleveland Rockers in 26. Oh, Cleveland Rockers. It's actually cool. I do have a team with some instrumental influence, okay? Not going to tell you who it is, but you can probably make a guess. It's not the Cleveland Rockers, though, but that is a good name. I do like that. Who is from Ohio? Do we have an Ohio team? Oh, yeah, hello, Columbus. We have one Ohio team, the Columbus Cardinals. They're one of my favorite teams because they're very professional. They're a professional organization. Cleveland
That's down, ball 2.
got snubbed. They could be called the Cleveland Cardinals. I'd have to change the branding, though. I don't know. Columbus just seems... I wanted to do a little something different. You know, a lot of these teams, just kind of giving you a backstory here. Back on my main channel, I had the GGBL going in MLB The Show 21. And the whole idea was to focus on cities that don't have a major league team or really even a minor league presence either, because the GGBL was kind of running alongside the major leagues. So part of the draw of that series was to get to say, hey, can we recruit Mike Trout to come over to play for the GGBL? You know, basically I would take the base roster from the show, and then I just knock down Trout, Ohtani, Judge, all those guys' overall ratings to a 1, you know, and then they wouldn't retire because their age and their potential and stuff. They would never retire. So the draw would be oh, you know, this year we're going to get Acuna. This year we're going to get Glasnow. This year we're going to get Pete Alonso coming in. And so that was kind of the draw of it, because the GGBL was kind of its own league, its own professional league, but it had a lot of minor league players, a lot of top 50 prospects and guys like that were in the league, but a couple major leaguers were sprinkled in because they were tired of Rob Manfred. That was the whole concept. So for Columbus, I chose Columbus because Ohio needs representation. They got to get in there. But I didn't want to choose Cleveland because they've already got the Indians. So that type of stuff. Richmond, the good boys, right? Virginia is not represented. What did we do in Florida? Did we do a Florida team? I think we did a Florida team. Oh, we did Miami. We did Miami, but Miami's huge. You could do that. Oh, little tapper here. We got Lip Branson with the throw. Oh, no. They got him. They got him, didn't they? Can you slow it down? He got him. Oh man, if I was playing right now, I should have been an umpire, dude. Look at this. Seeing that live, I'm like, no, they got him. And if we were playing this game, I would have challenged. Got him. He's out right there. Ball's in the glove. He's not even on there. And even then, right there, even then, ball's more in the glove now. Yeah, he was out, dude. He had his eyes closed. Whoa, hey, umpire. This is the Gold Series, bro. Wake up. He had his eyes closed. You're sleeping on the job, man. Oh, this game's boring. Oh, shoot. I gotta make a call. Safe. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Dude had his eyes closed. Yeah. This is the Gold Series, Bob. Bob. This is the Gold Series, Bob. Sorry, I blinked. Brutal, man. Yeah, he was paid off. Now that's cheating right there. Something's up. Highway Cowboy, only in the GGBL. Yep.
Ball.
Exactly.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know what happened?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Atlanta's cheating. Atlanta thinks that the league's going to be against them because Vegas is in the championship, right? So all the bettors are going to be like, no, everybody in Vegas is going to want Vegas, and the bet, you know, the lines and stuff. All these, what would you call them? What are people from Vegas from? Veganites? I don't know. Like, what are people from Las Vegas called? Pronounced La Vegans. Okay, La Vegans. Or simply locals. They rarely use that term for themselves, favoring Las Vegan. Yeah, so Las Vegans. Why didn't I come up with that? They're Las Vegans. Why, how did I not come up with that? That's so stupid. Dummy. So all the, like the FanDuel bets, right? All the Vegas people were voting for Vegas. They're betting on Vegas. They want Vegas. They're going to vote Vegas, all this stuff. So, yeah, Atlanta's sketch right now. They're very sketch. These aren't MLB refs. Imagine that changes the momentum of the game. Oh, I mean, it could have. It could have very easily changed the momentum. I'm surprised, actually, that they didn't score a run off of that. Atlanta's pulling the Michigan. Oh, man. They're called tourists and gamblers. Degenerate. Oh, yeah, that's a little tough. Especially if you have people from Vegas that are watching this, you know? That'd be a little rough here. Somebody from Michigan. Hoity-toity Michigan calling people from Vegas degenerates. That would be terrible. You guys are not degenerates. Go Raiders. I actually like the Raiders, so whatever. Okay, hey, base hit. De La Cruz. Bottom of the 6th inning. Game is kind of slowing down a little bit with all those base runners and walks and crazy stuff that we're having happen here in game number 4. Dugan's going to take this one to the outside. Jack Gonzalez has been very good in this postseason. I'm a little surprised that he is facing some resistance right now. But with nobody out, like, you could still find a way to wiggle out of this jam a little bit. But that changeup low is not going to help. Not going to help. If you're Dugan, you're in that box, you're looking for something low. No, and you get something high. Wow, okay. Interesting. Base is juiced now. So Vegas turns the script around right here. Let's see if Brody Bush can come through. He's 1 for 2. He's got the solo jack. 2-strike count. Swung high and missed. Dude, you gotta come through right there. Come on. Gonzalez pumps the 95 right by him. Now it's up to Waylon Stacy, guy that apparently he's got a Roman Anthony arm out there. Noodle arm. Which actually I think Roman Anthony proved people wrong a couple weeks ago. Threw a guy out. That's been the running story that he doesn't have an arm out there. 1-2 pitch. Stacy fouled it off. I don't know. If you're Gonzalez, do you really want to mess around here, or are you going to just keep pumping fastballs? I don't know if I want to do any sort of breaking pitch or something. We'll see. He goes with the changeup. That should be 2. Let's see if they can turn it. Pinkard back over to first, and they got him. Stacy and the Nuggets. Oh, no. Stacy's mom done got it going on. Double play. I can make a really bad joke right now. Double play is DP. Okay. Stacy's mom. DP. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Stream is over. Vibe says, I thought that Las Vegans were called Aggies. I don't know. Jeff says, you want to receive what? No? I don't.
2-2.
Vibe says, my mother would not approve of your jokes. Yeah. Mine either. 2-2 pitch, ground ball, should be 2. Let's see if they can turn it. Oh, nice. Good turn. Still 5-1 game, though. 6-4-3 double play. Carver has been very quiet in this game. He's 0 for 3. Kooks, you guys don't know who State... You guys... Okay. That's showing my age big time. Nice pitch there by Triola. Nice pitch by Triola. You guys don't know the song Stacy's Mom? Okay. Kook says, yeah. Okay.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the catcher, number 20.
It's just a song, Kook. You know what? Okay, so what would be more effed up? The Sandlot, where the kid is tricking the lifeguard to give him to resuscitate him, to kiss him. Is that more effed up? I mean, come on, Kook. Come on. You're telling me that you've never had a friend whose mom was attractive? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Never. Come on, we've all been there. We've all been adolescents, okay? You can't tell me you've been just this perfect nonconformist, okay? You can't. You assume I had friends as an introvert nerd. Okay, all right. Okay. If you say so. I thought the Sandlot Mom was when I was a kid. Forget Puffercorn. Yeah, Stacy. What was her name? Stacy? Hold on a second. Wendy was on. Wendy Puffercorn. Right. Yeah, Wendy Puffercorn. Got it. Jeff says, what? What are we talking about? Yeah, man, Stacy's mom. Stacy's mom. This guy down. She's on for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy. Yeah, I mean, nothing would happen. It's just, stuff that you go through, man. Stuff that you go through in your adolescent years. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm sitting here dinking around. We got a home run. It is 6-1, Mr. David Booker. Suave says Sandlot does hold up. 8675309. Big Booker Bang. Okay, I got it. I like that, actually. Big Booker Bang.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Does it, though? Yeah, heck yeah, it does. It's classic. It's classic. Angels in the Outfield holds up, I think. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. I don't know. But, dude, Angels in the Outfield, I love Angels in the Outfield. it's so quotable. It's just the humor in it isn't like, it's not adult humor. Obviously, it's made for kids. But like you know, you rewatch it and you just remember how funny some of that stuff was when you were a kid. It's good. Can someone smile? Looks like a prison photo. De La Cruz off balance. Oh, the stretch for Mariano. Nice play. Nice play. But 6-1, you need everything you can get. Yeah, and some classics have some. That is true. That is true. You don't notice until you've watched it like for the 5th time, maybe. And then by then you're like, oh wait, what? That is a huge problem. Why didn't they see that? Angel in the Outfield kids were emo as What? What? Angels in the Outfield kids were emo? What do you mean? Oh, that's a strong man. Flip Ransom put something behind that. Dang. Just slinging it. All because the kids were going to be adopted? Like, that's the whole point of the story. It was a little heartthrob. Yeah, it was a little heartthrobby, but I don't know. I thought there were some funny parts to it. Like, I wasn't really... That emotional stuff all came after. Like, that came secondary. For me, it was the funny stuff. Jose, can you see? Wait, did you say Jose? See, it's very common. It's about a Spanish guy. That was good. Oh, I mean, Danny Glover's rage, the rage scene after the loss. One more loss. Oh, hey, we got a deep drive. He's going to get over. Scotty G, Mr. Playoffs. Guy's in the playoffs like every single year. I think he might be the most complete player that we've ever had. You know what I mean? Like the player that's... He's the consummate pro. He leaves Richmond, he goes to Vegas, and then he's back in the Gold Series. You know what I'm saying? He's just that type of guy. But we got a 4-run deficit now for Vegas. Comeback is on, says Jeff. De La Cruz 3 for 3 already.
Ball 3.
Yeah, Danny Glover's scene in that. One more loss. I quote that. I reference that all the time, dude. All the time. It was like a staple for me in my childhood. It just is funny how the team is so bad that he just lost it. Because we've all been there. We have all been there. Whether teams that we've played on or teams that we've watched. As a Lions fan, as a Browns fan, I'm sure Jeff knows that. As a Lions fan, yeah. One more loss that could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't win as a team. You don't even lose as a team. Oh, y'all got your heads so far up your butts that you can't even see the light of day. One more loss, and I'll do this to each and every one of you. How many times has that been said to you as an athlete, your coach? I want you here in uniform at 9 tomorrow. We're going back to work on fundamentals. Fundamentals. Then they freak out. Fundamentals? In the middle of the season? Yes, fundamentals in the middle of the season. Don't you throw a fit. You're the worst team in the major leagues. Yep, exactly. Vibes gets it. You don't even lose as a team. I think the funniest as a kid, obviously, is, you know, you all got your heads so far up your butts. Rico says Sandlot, Major League, a league of their own. Oh, wait. Yeah. Major League, the first one, and then, okay, all right, a league of their own. Yep. I read that as Major League. I'm like, what? Favorite baseball movies. Yeah, what are some of your guys, what are your favorites? My it's really hard for me. It's very, very hard for me. I mean, Angels in the outfield definitely in my top 5. Ooh, base hit. Okay, Jeff, you were on it, man. 6-2 game. We got another run scoring. We got first and third. Vegas is still in it. Meet the Robinses is my favorite baseball. Who says you assume I watch movies? Oh my gosh. You don't? Kook. Kookinator. Yeah, it's very, very tough. Obviously, Field of Dreams has got to be up there. Moneyball is good too. I like Moneyball.
No. 3-1.
42, The Sandlot. You know, the new Bad News Bears. Not completely against that one. Rookie of the Year. Bull Durham. Major League. I mean, who doesn't like Major League? The Natural. The Rookie. The Rookie was fun too. The love of the game, obviously, because of the Tigers. Right? For the love of the game. You know, I think we all battle against that. Former players.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, number 8.
I'm not sitting here saying I ever played at a high level. I did not. But, you know, just people that had aspirations to do something higher up with their playing career. And then, you know, I think we've all experienced that where it starts to go on you, man. It's going on you. It's leaving you. Can't play forever.
Look out.
Bench warmers, chasing 3,000. Okay. Wasn't a big fan of that one, per se.
Now batting, number 14.
Yeah, but I mean, those aren't like necessarily my favorites, but they got to be on the list. They have to be on the list. Vibe says, for real though, fever pitch used to be a guilty pleasure. Jeff says this is biased, but Major League and Moneyball. Yeah, I think Major League's just got a lot of good stuff going for it. You know, comedy. Oh, hey, nice play. Look at Lederman playing some smooth third base. All right, last chance.
The first baseman,
Last chance for Vegas. Otherwise, they go down 3-1. Atlanta will take a commanding lead here in the series. Oh, that's a shot. That could go. That's got some carry to it. Is it gone? It's gone. Ariano in the 8-hole hits his 5th home run of the season. Former MVP. I gotta make sure everybody knows who this cat is. Ariano, solo shot, making it 6-4. They're not dead. Rocker comes back, gets a strikeout here on Branson. Okay, but you've got 1, 2, and 3 to deal with. Conrad, Gonzalez, and De La Cruz. De La Cruz might not even get up to bat if Conrad and Gonzalez go down. But they're not dead yet. They're fighting. Ooh. Tough pitch to lay off. 2-1, you're thinking you're going to be able to get something to hit. Curveball's enticing. It's a good pitch from Rocker. 2-2 pitch. That is a hot shot. 1 hopper. Right to Lytle. And 2 outs now. That was a big, big out.
Now that second baseman, Gonzalez.
Now 2 outs. You've got the 2 best hitters for Vegas. Gonzalez and De La Cruz. See if they can get a response. That's a fly ball to right, and Durham's giving chase at the track. Wow. Just a little bit more pop, a little bit more of a better swing on that. That would have been gone. Another homer for Scotty G, and another chance for Vegas to keep this game alive. But unfortunately for them, they will drop this one in Atlanta now. 1 game away. 1 game away from winning the Gold Series. Wow. This went by fast, didn't it? That's what simulating does. That's what simulating does. 10 hits for the Sting today. 6-4 win. Not much of a difference separating these two teams. I didn't feel like 8 hits for Vegas, but only 4 runs. I'd love to see, like, left on base. If we get that game log, maybe we get that through the game log. Let's see. I'd love to see left on base. I think probably the Sting had more than that, though. Where would that be? See it there. Nope. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that. Nope. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, wait. Where did you see that? 8 left on base. Where did you see that? Vibes, you got to let me know where you saw that. Was that in the game log? Shoot. Anyway, all right. So Vegas has lost 3 games in a row. Crazy. They won game 1. They set the tone, but then losing 2-0, losing 3-4, losing 4-6. These have been very, very close games for Vegas. Even in their win, only winning by 3. Very close games all the way throughout. Wins and losses have both been close, but that is a huge blow to Vegas. They needed that game right there. With Tony Salsa on the mound, with your ace, they needed that game, and they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. So that leaves us with a 3-1 game, Zuniga against Serrato. And I just, again, want to make sure that we're getting the best possible pitching matchup for these two teams. You got Valdez is ready to go. They have to do that. They're kind of in a tough spot. They can't really rely on these other guys here. They got to go with Valdez. Strizak is ready if they want him. He's ready if they want him. And I think with a chance to win it, guys, I think we're going to do it. I think that would be really cool if we got Atlanta to have their best pitcher out there. I think that makes the most sense. Not that I'm trying to force that to happen, but I think that's what you would do. You want to go out and you want to win it now, right? Because then he's got 2 days rest, and then he could have him as a reliever in Game 7 if it gets to that point. But I think that's what you got to do. If he's ready to go, you got to give him a chance, and I'd love to. And if they do end up winning it, I'd love to see this happen in gameplay, to see Strzeak perform. Got it. Yep. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Set it home team. Yep. Okay. Home team, 6 left on base. Yeah, so Atlanta had more LOBs. Okay. We could end up finishing this thing off tonight, guys. I didn't think that we were going to be able to do that, but maybe we will. Might be a little bit easier because you've got 1 series to worry about versus 2. Let's get it underway. Here we go. Here we go. Going back to the GGBL post on Discord because again I want to know if I forget. Gold Series appearances. Okay, so yeah. Vegas has only been to 1 Gold Series. They won it back in 2008. And Atlanta has been to 1 where they played against Washington and lost. I think that was season 8. I believe that was season 8. Season 9. Yeah, season 8. Season 8 was Atlanta, Washington. And then season 9. Full season sim. Season 9 was at Orlando, Washington. Jeez, oh Pete's, dude. Washington. Dang.
Leading for the shortstop.
Washington's constantly in this. It's crazy. Rico says, I think we've done championships before in one night. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, I think it's the fact that it's just the 1 series, you know. Vibe says, let's go Sting. They were bad for so long. Crazy to see them here. I think they might be able to get this one. But knowing how GGBL works, we're going to get Vegas to win this game. We're going to get Vegas to win this game, and then I'm going to say, let's go live on Sunday. This is it. Let's go live on Sunday, finish this thing up. Vegas will win that one, and then Atlanta will win Game 7. This is how it would work. Hey, base hit. Pinkard's got a leadoff base hit.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 14.
No, that's down. Ball.
Ivan Herrera 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. God dang it, man. That hurt. Glasnow 7 innings, 7 Ks. Jeez, dude. So I left him on the bench today. I left Chase Burns on the bench yesterday because he just struggles with control. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that crap. So he played well. Got a quality start. Sucks. Hey, we got to base it down line. Crawfish McGee. I think Pinker definitely scores from here. He's fast enough to do that. Here comes the throw. Scott Gonzalez. Oh, they're not going to send him. I mean, obviously a right call there because he didn't make it. He wasn't even down the line yet, but nobody out. Nobody out. It was a little too risky. I'm not going to kill my... I'm not going to...
That's the ball.
What's the phrase? I have to say that. I want to say it, but I can't. I'm not going to get mad at myself for benching Tyler Glass now. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to get mad at myself. There's just time. There's just days where he stinks.
After that.
And you're asking yourself why. You're a very good pitcher. But there's just some days where it's like, why are you struggling? Like this outing against Texas. 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 1 whip with a 6 ERA. Why? You're Tyler Glass now. Figure it out. Can't stand that. So Pinkard scores after a force out there, little ground out to third base. Durham is looking to do some more damage here. 2-1 pitch. Missed it. Cook says tomorrow's going to be epic. What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow for you, sir? What are you doing? What you got going on? I'm crying now. Here's a 2-2. That is a line drive. Oh! Nelson. Throw it back to first, bro. Playoffs start tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Derp. Duh. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm not big on the NBA, but I know what you're saying. It's a big day.
That's ball 4.
NHL, man. NHL playoffs, all about that though. I'm rooting for wow. These are cool matchups.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Colorado and the Kings. That's pretty sweet. Buffalo, Boston, Tampa Bay, Montreal, Carolina, Ottawa. That'll be a tough series. I mean, I know Ottawa's really hot, but Carolina's just got a good team. Pittsburgh, Philly. Pittsburgh's the kind of the nice story. Like, they just find ways to win games.
Ball 4.
Philly just got in by the skin of their teeth.
The catcher, Samuel Woodson.
Utah against Vegas. That's funny. The 2 expansion teams, and then Edmonton and Anaheim. So the thing with, I don't think Anaheim's going to win that series. Their offense, they got a good offense, but dude, they can't stop anybody. I've been watching a lot of Ducks games lately. Their offense looks good. They move the puck, like they're decent. But man, their defense is, they give up so many shots. I think Dostal's, he gives up like 30-something shots again, 39. There was one game I saw them, they were playing against Calgary, right? Calgary's not very good. Gave up like 38 shots, lost the game. I'd have to go back and look at the box score to see like what happened, but man, they're just not a very good defensive team. They might be so focused on offense that they're fine with not back checking well, you know? Like they'll give up their shots, fine, but if they can get a fast break, fast break, quote unquote fast break, a breakout, a rush, then they'll trade the loosey-goosey defense for more chances offensively. But I don't think that plays well for them, especially with McDavid. So they're probably screwed. All right, hey, good start here for Atlanta. In the top of the first, you got Strizak now on the mound. You want to get on Valdez early. And now that you've done that, now it's going to be up to Strizak just to hold on to that lead. And you are Gold Series champs. If you can do that, you're champions for the first time in your
Ball four.
long franchise existence.
Two one.
Kook, who are you rooting for? Dallas and Minnesota, that's a cool series too, because obviously the connection there. Dallas Stars used to be the Minnesota North Stars, so they moved from Minnesota to Dallas, and then now you've got Minnesota, right? You know, it's funny, my brother, you guys know my brother, when we were kids, when we were growing up, like 8, 10 years old, we had all these expansion teams coming into the NHL. And it was pretty cool because we were playing hockey, we were just starting to get into the sport and everything. And so it was a really cool time to be a hockey fan because all these expansion teams were coming in. Thrashers, the Wild, the Predators. I was a Predators fan. It was like almost choosing your Pokemon in a way. So it's because the Blue Jackets. So because I chose the Predators, my brother, well, I chose the Predators and I chose the Blue Jackets. Those were my two teams. So of course then my brother was like, well, yeah, now I've got to choose the other teams. So he chose the Wild and the Thrashers. So just kind of funny. But for the longest time, he didn't know that it was a bear or, you know, a wild animal. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bear or a cougar or something. I don't know, but he didn't know that that's what the logo was. He literally just thought it was a shooting star, a lake, or a river, and the moon. And trees. It's just like some weird cutout of a picture of the North. I'm like, how long did you think that? It's literally a wild animal. It's the wild. Why did it take you so long to figure this out? Oh my God. Anyway. I need the Knicks to win for my New York heart to feel better. In the NHL, I'm feeling a Buffalo-Dallas final. Rematching that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. The Sabres can get a little revenge. The Sabres can get some revenge. That would be cool to see the Sabres back in there, though. Yeah. I'm gonna go really goofy, and I'm gonna root for a Kings and Sabres. Kings and Sabres. I would like to see Anse Kopitar get another one. He's always been one of my favorite players. I mean, I like Philly. Philly was, when I was playing hockey, that's who we were. We were the Philadelphia Flyers. So we had their jersey and everything, and so I've got a little bit of a heart for Philly. I've always liked Ottawa because of their, I mean, they're awesome. They're the Ottawa Senators, you know? It's just cool. Ottawa's cool. Buffalo, I've always liked Buffalo. Colorado, the Kings. Dallas is weird because I have a love-hate, like, on-off relationship with them. It's weird, but they've always been kind of cool. Minnesota, I've always liked Minnesota. I don't like Vegas. I've never been a fan of the Vegas Golden Knights. Making it to the Stanley Cup Finals is supposed to be, like, a really difficult thing to do. Most franchises, like, the Minnesota Wild have never been there, okay? Like, and the Nashville Predators have been there once, and they've never won it, right? And here comes Vegas. They're the expansion team. They get all the way there, and, you know, they finally end up winning one. It's just like, you guys as Vegas fans did not have any sort of, no adversity faced at all. You never had to go through the hard times. So, yeah, I can't stand them. Utah, the Mammoth, I don't have a problem with them. They're cool. I got an affinity for Phoenix. You know, I feel bad for the Phoenix Coyotes. Edmonton, I've always liked Edmonton. They're cool. And then the Ducks, I hate their jerseys now. The color scheme going to that orange, it's nasty. So, yeah, obviously my ideal Stanley Cup Finals would be Colorado and the Senators. Like that would, like those are two of my top 5 teams. So that'd be cool, as long as Pittsburgh and Vegas don't make it. I'm good with what happens. I'm good with it. I'm good with what happens. As long as Pittsburgh and Vegas don't get there, I'm good. I'm good.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Derek.
Cook says that would need the Kings to beat the Avs, and that's looking very tricky. Yes, it is. It's only difficult when you have a bad GM. I felt I had to choose a team when I was a kid, and I felt like I had to choose a Canadian team, and Ginla was a beast, so Calgary it was. Yeah, Jerome Ginla was very, very, very good. I don't think a lot of people realize how good that he was. I think, you know, it's funny because I can't even say like he was underrated, because people around the league, like, they knew Jerome Ginla was really good, but it was weird with Ginla. They always talked about him like as he was really good, but then they wouldn't really cover him. Like, I'm thinking like Sports Center or like just ESPN in general. He was a weird player to watch. It's like you knew he was a superstar, but you didn't have any sort of like news coverage to back it up. I don't know. It's just weird. So you couldn't even say like, oh, he's so underrated. It's like, no, people know that he's good, just nobody talks about him. You know what I mean? I don't know.
2-1.
All right, pretty similar formula that we've got going in the last one. We got a 1-1 game. Top third. Starting to run into a little bit of a pitch count situation. Of course, that's always the case with quick counts. That's a drive. Oh, we got a bad route taken by Quijada. That one is gone. Crawfish McGee. Going opposite field. Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah. Don't forget. You don't hit a lot of those, apparently. Crawfish McGee going opposite field. I mean, wow. A 12-6 curve that you go oppo taco on. Atlanta with the solo shot, going up 2-1 now. Ooh, line drive. Lip Branson can play a mean third base, I tell you. Bombfish McWee. Oh, that's good. Bombfish McWee. That's funny. Of course, Vegas is getting the kiss of death for me, apparently. I picked Vegas. Any team that I pick, yeah, they drop. They lose. Not good. Not good. Tyler Glass now. That's frustrating. But again, like, what would I be saying if he sucked? If he sucked like I thought that he would, I'd be beating myself up about that for sure.
Ball, that's out.
Seven innings of scoreless baseball. Yeah. I shouldn't have benched him. But again, if he sucked, I'd be really, really mad at myself. Don't ever let me color commentate, says Vibes. Oh man, I think that might be fun though. Have some. I think we tried that at one point. Not for this, not for the GGBL, but I think we tried that at some point. Ugh, massive storm coming here. That's supposed to hit. Thunderstorms at 3 a.m. Great. Dude, it's just constant here, man. Michigan is becoming the tornado alley.
Leading off for the Goldglover, the catcher, Pablo Almonte.
Go Stros, I have a game tomorrow. Need some rest. All right, man. All right. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if the Sting win. Well, the video will be out here, so you can just check the ending, right?
2-2.
I think no matter what, this is going to be the last game. So, it's the last game of the night here for sure. So,
Ball.
if the Sting win it, that's it for the night. And then if they don't, if Vegas can get this to 3-2, then we'll finish it up on Sunday. At the most, I think I only wanted to do 2 games anyway. So.
Third baseman, number 51.
But yeah, all right, man. Good luck in your game tomorrow, and talk to you later. Looks like Vegas has got a little bit of a threat here right now. 2 walks for Strizak. Don't take him too much trash. The 1-1 will be foul. Dangerous spot to be in if you're Quijada here. 2-strike count against Strizak. Good luck. He's basically like a Garrett Crochet. Good luck, my friend.
2-2.
Oh, gotta hit that. Split finger.
Now back, second baseman, Scott Gonzalez.
Yes. Yes, Vibes, we will. Yep. I've mentioned that a couple times, so I'm surprised that... I'm a little surprised. I'm calling you out now. Calling you out. Are we doing a final goodbye and a Hall of Fame show? Yep. So I mentioned that in the last stream that I wasn't quite sure like how it's gonna work.
Infield
Like
fly rule
in
effect.
theory it should work, but I'm a little worried.
The batter number
Just
6.
me letting you know like what's going on in my head here. I am a little bit worried that it's not gonna work like I want it to. Like I'm worried if I just turn on everything to auto, like the CPU is still not going to sign people in free agency, or they're still not going to sign people through tender contracts. And you know, it's like even if things get nuts, that's fine by me. Most of the sim for me is not just to like make sure everything's realistic. It's mostly just to see how players' careers turned out and like who won, who ended up winning all these championships. I don't want to know. So, but anyway, that's my goal, is to like get a season 11 sim done, a 12, a 13, a 14, get all these season sims done, and just see how the league shaped out, you know. But yeah, a part of me feels like it's not going to be as simple as I think. Like I'm going to have to go through and do an actual off season for every single year that I want to do it. Because like the CPU is just not going to sign people. You know what I mean? Like I'm worried about that.
Nope, ball.
If that's the case, that would suck. Because I don't want to do another off season. I just want to sim. I just want to sim, baby, sim.
2-2.
Yep, I just want to see the creative players, how they do, who wins Gold Series and Hall of Fame. Yep, me too. That's all that I want to see. But if you've got, you know, Jupe Rana's contract is over, and he's just sitting out there in the free agents, and nobody picks him up, like that's the worst case scenario. I don't think that would happen, but there is a possibility that it could happen. And I'm only basing that off of like what I know, like with the CPU and tender contracts. Like it literally won't do it. You can turn it on to auto, but it literally will not do it. It will not tender contracts. So you've got basically your whole minor league system just in the free agents. And it's like, okay, well, good luck remembering all those guys' names to try to get everybody back. Like you just gutted your entire organization. We're rebuilding the entire Erie Seawolves, you know? Just, it's crazy. Anyway, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it happen. I haven't, like, tested it. I don't know, but it's something that could happen. Wouldn't the computer have to auto-sign if they're under the limit? Yeah, they would. They would, yep. But then it gets into, do they do things because of the budget? Do they avoid certain players because of age? I don't know. It's just there's a whole litany of stuff. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to see. If it does require me to actually go through an entire off season,
1 and 2.
I gotta be real motivated to do that. I'll tell you right now, I gotta be real motivated to do it. I mean, it would be the right thing to do. 100% would be the right thing to do. Hey, what do we got? Oh, Booker! Oh no! Rosario missed it too, and it's only a double. Dugan, you were so slow. Rico says, just sim and let the chaos happen. Okay, all right. Yeah, like I said, it would be the right thing to do. Like, that's where I'm at. Just letting you guys in on my mindset here. It would be the right thing to do after all we've done in this series to finally get a send-off. It'd be the right thing to do. All the hard work in creating this custom roster. Like, think about all those guys, like Dalton, and I think Rico was a part of it too. Vibes, I think you did too at one point. I know Mena was. A lot of you guys. It was 4 years ago, so I don't really remember too much, but I think Pinkard was a part of it too. Tom, Boucher, Dalton, Teaspoon. Sure, I'm forgetting somebody. Which makes me feel bad, but like I'd have to go back and look at that. I think CRK was in there too. Yeah, but you guys know who you are. A lot of people helped out with this custom roster creation. So I mean, that's where I'm at. That's my thought process. Definitely want to send this off on a good note, but if I have to do an entire off season like normal, just to get through 5 sims, 6 sims, 10 sims, that's, I gotta be really yeah, I mean it's insane now. It's not easy.
Nope, ball 4. Take the bait.
Unless, I find a way to make it real simple and just, because we aren't really doing a bunch of seasons anymore anyway, so how realistic these things have to be, just like what you guys are saying. Just sim. Let the chaos happen. Let's just see what happens. All right, so 2-1 game, top 5. Rene Valdez's day is done, and he did a job. He did a good job. He did a very, very good job. Two runs given up. Atlanta's got a tough lineup. Vegas got a tough lineup too, but they just have not been able to get any offense moving. We got a stolen base here for Lytle. Seemed more like a hit and run with that swing from Pinkard, that very awkward swing, and now he gets hit in the calf. Wow, dude. Like, oh man, this isn't what you want right here. McGee's been hot. He's been seeing it. He's got a home run, got a double, looking for more damage. 90 miles an hour. On the 4-seam, right? That was a 4-seamer. Oh. That was a running fastball. Okay. Rico says uploaded Miami Stadium. Okay. Curious to see what that looks like. Did you put that in Discord too? Yes, you did. Miami. Oh, we got a base hit. That's pretty cool, Rico. I like that. I like the MM in there too. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see it. I see it. I see the vision there. That's cool. Like, it's got a Miami feel. Miami Moonshots MM. I like it. Little portal right there. It's sweet. All right. So now it's a 3-1 game after that base hit by Garrow. Brady Dunn. Oh my God. Stop it with Brady Dunn. You guys are insane. Brady Dunn. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. I like that little space portal thing in the right field section there. It's pretty cool. He's doing God's work, man. Rico is doing God's work. Stadiums took a long time. That was like, because you want every team to have a good like feel, their own character, you know. Stadiums do take a little while. All right, so another walk. It's going to load the bases here for David Booker. Another guy that's had a good postseason. We got a almost base hit down the line. Just a little slap hitter, David Booker. The 1-2, foul it off. See if Moore can strike him out. 1-2 pitch, another foul tip. Do it one more time.
That's the ball.
Oh, a changeup. A changeup that was perfectly placed. Okay. That could have been disaster for Vegas. Struzak is approaching 100 pitches here in the 5th. He's probably going to get there. Yep. Definitely going to now. Base hit by Lip Branson, the 9-hole hitter. Send it right back up to the top of the order. 1-2-3 with a man on base. Struzak desperately needs a double play here. That would be huge for the pitch count, or that'll help. If Carver can make the play, he does. All right, 99th pitch upcoming to Scott Gonzalez. He's 0 for tonight. Looking for his first knock, his first time on base. Slider goes foul. I don't think I want to challenge him fastball. I don't know. Struzak's got a really good fastball. It's his best pitch, but yeah, I don't Wow, he went upstairs at 99, and he's like he put a line drive on that. Then you go low.
2-2.
Scotty G digging in here. 2-strike count. Man at first, 1 down. Desperately needs that double play. Oh, wow. How do you take that? 98 just outside. Oh, the split finger. That's nasty, dude. That's gross. It's gross. 7 Ks. Look at that sequence. So you throw with the 2 strikes. You challenge him fastball high, like at his eyeballs. He puts a good swing on it. Then you go slider for a ball. Then you go fastball outside and low. He takes it very close. Then you toss a splitter up there, which looks like a fastball, and then it dips. It's nasty. It's not fair. De La Cruz is still fighting here. We got a couple pickoffs. I think Branson's gone. I don't think so. The 2-2 base hit. Back up the middle. Let's see. Branson, I think, should definitely be going to third. He is. Good read off the bat there from Branson. Way to keep fighting if you're Vegas. De La Cruz, base knock. And that will do it for Strizak. Okay.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Fernando.
I guess they like this righty-righty matchup. Dugan against Guerra. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Durham giving chase at the wall. He looks up. That's gone. A 3-run homer for Alexander Dugan. It's going to give the Nuggets the lead, 4-3. Man, every home run, it feels like, hasn't it been? It's been to the right field side. I don't think I've seen, we've had a couple left-handed home runs. We've seen Scott Gonzalez at a home run. I think every home run in this series in gameplay has been to the right field side. There's something about it. Dugan goes opposite field for a 3-run shot.
Full count.
And then Guerra responds with a strikeout on Ariano, but the damage is done. Look at how close that this series has been, man. I mean, the series lead for Atlanta does not tell the full story. 3 runs for the Sting, 4 hits. 4 hits for the Nuggets, 4 runs.
Leading for the
I think this has been a very closely fought series. Just one team has
1-2. Count.
had the benefit of sealing the deal. Oh, man. Okay, so Woodson trying to do a little too much here. He's had a lot of success in the last couple of games in the postseason here, but that one, he's already 0 for 2. Mark him down for 0 for 3. And that running fastball has been tricking a lot of hitters here. Oh, that's a shot. Rosario to the wall. Gone. Chris Rosario ties it up, first home run of the postseason. And just when we just got done talking about it, every home run's been to the right field side. Boom. Left center bomb. Whew. 4-11, he got all of that. All right, tie game now. So I'm telling you, man, that's what I'm talking about. Back and forth. base hit again. Moore's got to get out of the game. I don't know. He's already given up home run. Now a base hit here. It's all been hard hit. Yeah, they're going to keep him in here. He's already got 50 pitches. Get this guy out of here. Get to that bullpen. Oh, nice grab. Good grab. Branson can play some third base, man. But now you got Crawfish McGee already 2 for 3. That double and a home run. Running fastball now down to 89. He's been hitting, I think, 92 on that running fastball. Might be losing a little bit of steam here. 1-2's gonna miss. No advance.
He's going.
2-2 ground ball foul. So Crawfish is he's looking out. He's looking outside. Yep. Looking outside. Running fastball in. You gotta protect. But there you go. The response home run from Rosario will go bottom 6. This is coming down to the wire.
Ah! 1-2.
Now back, left fielder, Waylon Stacy.
Everybody's gotten real quiet in the chat. Please tell me that I'm not the only one who says, I want this game to be over with. I want this game to get over with. I want to figure out if Atlanta's going to win the whole thing or if Vegas. I am interested, though, because as far as, like, commentating the same animations and the same, like, drama engine things, like, the game kind of flows. It just doesn't have the real world flow to it. Look at Booker. He almost caught that. And I'm just curious, like, when we go into 26, as far as, like, what games to show and what games to sim. I think we already talked about this a little bit. Like, show your opening day games. Sim hard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But we do have a good pattern. We do have a good pattern. I'll say that. But, like, I don't know. I often find my my commentary kind of saying the same things over and over and over again.
Full count.
Because there's only so many times you can, like, see the same thing, the same animation. Like, how many foul outs have there been?
That's ball 4. Runner take your base. Runner, yes.
Rico says, I'm editing. Yeah, I got you. That's a way to nab a runner right there. Get a walk, get an out. Love to see it. Mark Hand getting some help from Pablo Almonte, the catcher. 2-2. Got him. Swinging on through the 95. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Goodbye. See you later. Sit down. Josh Bennett, 8 games. Has a blown save. He had an opportunity, and he blew it. 7 innings, 5.14 ERA. An interesting spot for this guy, Josh Bennett. I guess you got to get him some work.
the third baseman, number 51.
Get him in somehow, but I don't know. Tie game. You're going to waste Strizak's start
No, ball. Count is full.
Allow Vegas to get a win on you. Oh, lip. Branson, you got to swing, dude. It's right down the middle. It's right there. You could have broke the tie with that swing. All right, Josh Bennett proving me wrong here a little bit. That ERA doesn't tell the whole story.
2-1.
He's got some good stuff. Little funky angle here, 96 in the four seam. You think like with that angle, he's going to have more of like a sweeper, a slider, you know, something that moves, but the four seamer just stays right there. And then the changeup. I mean, that is pretty deceptive. I'll give him that. 2 strikeouts here in this brief outing. This appearance here. 3-1 pitch to Gonzalez, and that'll miss. That is ball 4. So De La Cruz has a chance. He's 11 of 21 in this series. That's a pretty darn good average. You are playing like a Gold Series MVP, but I think you're going to have to hit one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're going to have to hit a home run right here. It's about time, De La Cruz. No. Curveball swung on and missed. Out of the zone, too. Bennett comes on through. 3 strikeouts in the inning. He gets the job done. That's what they needed him to do. Still tie game. We go to the top of the 8th. Vaughn St. Aud. Who won Vulcan Change is going to miss here. David Booker is on. And they're going to pull him. Oh, wow. Okay, so Kyle Gomez. I want to see what this is all about. Booker's... Wow. I said that Booker was fast. You remember me saying that? 60 speed? I feel like he used to be a lot quicker. No, not really. Interesting. Well, Kyle Gomez is definitely a guy that you want out there. 28 years old. Only 1 game under his belt. He's 83 overall. He's fast. Speedy guy. I think this is the right call. This is definitely the right call here. But against the lefty, too, it will be tough. I think you want to see a couple pitches and 2-1 count. Quick counts took care of that narrative for us. He has definitely seen a few. I think he might be going here, but St. Aud says, well, I can do this all day. Pulling a Captain America, I can do this all day. Keeping an eye, steady eye. Gomez doesn't go. 91 miles an hour on the fastball. Like, I think you might be able to get there. If you get a good jump, at least he's not throwing 100. You can get a stolen bag off of this dude. Got to get a good jump. And he was going. He was taking off, but Woodson trying to protect. That's like job number 1. You don't want to get called out on strikes. Even if you sacrifice your at-bat for a runner in scoring position. Right? The 2-2. Strike 3. Check swing. He didn't like the call, though, but it was there. Umpire's not even looking at him. Oh, he got right in his face, too. Dude, umpire's not even looking at you, dude. I know it's frustrating. You've had a lot of success in this postseason. A lot of success. Things aren't going your way in this one. You're over. I get it, but St. Aud's throwing meatballs, his vibes. A little slide step action here. All right, Andrews coming off the bench to pinch hit. This is interesting. He does like hitting against lefties. Got a 1-2. That is a broken bat, and Gonzalez has got it. He throws back to first. Whoa, Atlanta. They got lucky on that one. Woof. It's funny. I just called this game out by not having enough realistic things happening to it, enough different things happening to it. That was the first time I've seen that happen before. Broken bat up the middle, little pop fly. Gonzalez has a play. Made a really good throw, made a good play on it. But Gomez is too quick in getting back. That could have been disaster for Atlanta. Atlanta's still in the driver's seat, obviously. 3 games to 1. All you need is 1. But you let Vegas get back into this series. Yeah, striking him out. Here is Lytle. St. Aud shuts it down. Gomez will take over in left. And we've got Alex Jordan now coming out. 9K. This is why we need more custom pitchers, guys. This is why we need more custom pitchers. Because I don't know who Alex Jordan is. Now taking over in center field, no longer Chris Rosario. It's Compton. Ray Compton coming out. And again, we need just more custom players because I don't have any idea who this guy is. That's why in GGBL 26 it'll be perfect because we know who all of these major leaguers are. We know all these minor leaguers and stuff too. So we'll have more knowledge with these guys. All right, Alex Jordan, Josh Rudy, and Greg Rock. Perfect examples. I can't get excited for you guys about Alex Jordan. We know who that is. We don't. We have no idea. No context. And I guess I need to write up player profiles for all these people. Like Aguero and Danny Lytle and like these non-custom players. Derek Conrad. He went to school out at UCLA and hit 50 home runs in 1 season. And then you'd have to remember it. Because if your lore is accurate and correct, you got to remember those things. What in the world? What? How did that fall in? Hello? What do we... I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, how far away are we from center here? Why is he playing him so deep? I mean, yeah, I guess that is definitely right fielder's ball, right? It's over second base, yeah. But, like, I don't know, man. You've got more speed. I know you've got more speed. You. That's a good screenshot, actually. Ray Compton, 76 speed. Durham's 59. So, I mean, my guy, you got to get in there. You got to get in there, center fielder. Go dive for that thing. Make a play. Vibe says, I mean, we're 10 years into this anyway. We probably don't know either way. That's true. That is very true. Why is he aura farming, backing up the right field? Good question. Very, very good question, dude. Wrigley is here. What are you doing, man? Valentino Martinez. I guess he walked? I missed it. Yeah, looking at the replay, it looks like he walked. Okay, so hey, Vegas got a chance right here, guys. Vegas got a chance. Runners at first and second. That ball's up the middle, but Pinkard's got it. Makes the play himself at second base and keeps Atlanta alive in this one. All right. Smudge Murphy going to go to left field now. Okay, so Dugan is out of the game. I guess he's the guy that might have walked, and then they pinch ran him. Okay. So now we go to the top of the ninth. Both teams can win it here, essentially. Like, Atlanta just gets a lead. Vegas can't come back. They win the World Series. That's what's on the line right here. These at-bats are crucial. Or Vegas gets it done in the bottom ninth. They stay alive in the series. They might come all the way back and win the whole thing. We'll find out. This looks like to be out number one. Pinkard. Fly out to right. Quijada's got that. That will be outnumbered. We got Crawfish McGee. Started off this game 2 for 2. He's gone 0 for 2 in his last 2 at bats. Got a 2-1 pitch here. Fly ball to the right. Tough going here for this thing right now. McGee is 0 for 3 in his last 3 at bats. Fouled out. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Michael Aguero. Swung on a miss. St. Aud is just firing this thing, man. That glove. He's got some aura too, right? The 96. With long hair. He's going after a Chaz Worthington look. He's another, deep drive. Michael Aguero off the wall. Just a couple of feet short. Could have been the dagger for Vegas, but Aguero is in to second with a double. And Von St. Aud, again, he's trying to look like his teammate here, Chaz Worthington, who's got some drip. But he's not looking too good on the box score right now, giving up that double. Clifford Durham steps in. He's 0 for 3. 1-2 count right here. Big pitch upcoming for Vegas. Again, just trying to stay alive in this series. You got to clutch up right here. St. Aud. Oh, he got him to check his swing. He got him to check his swing, and they said he didn't go, and he did not. He did not go. That was a good call. Good call by the umps. Durham looking for that Clifford Durham clutch. He's been a very clutch hitter in his career. He take this one. Low and in. Full count. Hopefully they've got somebody up in the pen because St. Aud seems like he's done after this. 3-2. Durham, ground ball, base hit. We'll see if they test the arm here for Quijada. Throwing into home. They're tested. He drops it. Pablo Almonte. It clanks off his glove or perhaps his leg guards. But the throw coming on in. They tested it. Aguero, not the fleetest of foot runner by any means. I will check the speed for you guys here real quick, but man, Aguero, yeah, 37 speed. 37 speed, and somehow he made it all the way. We'll take a look here. Where was he by the time that this ball was picked up? So as soon as he picked it up, he was not even around third base. Oh, man. And they waved him home. Oh, actually, did he say hold up? He said hold up. He was telling him to hold up. And he said, no, F that, man. I'm winning the Gold Series. That throw, look out and right. Quijada says, this is for the Gold Series. Both those players are saying it's all on the line. It's a short throw. He didn't get enough air underneath it. One hopper, and oh, no. Guys, I think if Almonte, yeah, it was off his shin. It was off his shin guards, leg guards. I think if Almonte catches this ball clean, and he knows that he's right over here, right? Instead, the CPU obviously is going to turn around and try to tag him here. He's going to try to tag him this way and do that little stretch animation, right? But what you should do is you should turn that way and tag him while he's on his way into home. That would obviously be the play here, but I mean, he botched it, man. He botched it. Look at everybody in the dugout here. Pumped up. This guy's like, I can't believe you. You went through my stop sign. Psh, who listens to the base coach? You're exactly right. Who listens to the base coach? Oh, man. Well, they make a change. Vegas makes the change. It's 5-4. Gomez is in now.
Take your base. Ball
Sorry,
four.
I'm gonna check on my Wrigley's getting mischievous here, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go out in the middle, okay? We gotta announce this last couple minutes of the game. Wrigley likes baseball too because he has to. It's in his name.
That's a ball. 3-1.
All right, let's see what Ryan Gomez is going to do. Remember, he pinch ran. And then now he's in left field. So 3-1 here to Gomez. He's going to draw a walk. So now it is unraveling. Vegas fans, you're getting a little nervous right now. Maybe not a little, a lot. Down by a run. I probably would have put Chaz Worthington in this situation right here. I would not have trusted Ryan Gomez. Okay, I don't know. You're already down a run. You need to shut it down now, not later. You don't need to be playing for a save or something like that with Worthington. You need to play for right now. You can only control right now. So here's Woodson, 2-2 count. He's 0 for 4. He's been hot all postseason long. He swings and misses at the cutter. Ouch. Well, we will go to the bottom of the ninth. Richie Rockers had a lot of work in the postseason. ERA is very high, but he is 7 of 9 in the 9 opportunities that he has had to shut down these ninth inning opportunities. So we'll see. We'll see if Atlanta can finally get it done. They've been here twice now. This is the second time. Lost to Washington in season number 8. Before that, they've never been here. 3-1 pitch. Branson fouls it off. Looking for a strikeout. Any out would be fine. They're just trying to win a Gold Series, dang it. 3-2 pitch to Branson. Another foul ball. There we go again. 3-2. That is a ground ball. Oh no, Carver! He tried to get cute with it, and he bobbled it. Oh no. You can't have it, dude. You can't have it. This is what young players do. Carver, you got to get in front of it. The fundamentals, man. Fundamentals. And now you got the top of the order up for Vegas. Good pitch. Good sweeping curve to get strike number 2. Rocker's not getting any help from the defense. That should have been out number 1, but instead the tying run is on base. The winning run is at the dish. 2-2. Ooh. Had to swing at it. Good cut. Quijada staying alive here. Here's the 2-2. Same pitch. Could be a double play here. Lytle going to swing it back to second. Going to go back to first. Not in time. Same situation now. But we did get the 1 out. The out that should have been from the Carver error. But now you've got Scott Gonzalez to deal with in a 1-1 count. Honestly, this favors Scott Gonzalez. Professional hitter, has played against Atlanta quite a bit in his career, as he was a Richmond good boy for the majority of his time in the league. 2-1 pitch. Gonzalez, ground ball to Carver. Should be 2 to win the Gold Series. They sling it around the horn. This game is over. The series is over. Double play. Hayden Carver gets his redemption. And the Sting are Gold Series champs for the first time in their long history in the GGBL. Finally, this long road to a championship, to glory, to dominance for this franchise. They've had a long, long road. They've been one of the worst teams, even dating back to GGBL 21. They've had a struggle in that sense. So it's cool to see that they've got a championship now. A lot of good drafts, a lot of good international free agent signings and things of that nature. They've done well for themselves, guys. They've drafted well. They've signed free agents like Clifford Durham right here. Getting Noah Pinkard. Getting Hayden Carver. Paul Andrews has been a mainstay. Chris Rosario has been here forever. Samuel Woodson has been here forever. Up-and-coming player. Riker Strizak. Don't be fooled with the graphic. This is not their 5th World Series championship. This is their first ever for the Gold Series. And pretty cool. Pretty cool final note for everything here for Season 10, guys. A little bit bittersweet. And it's just it's a little bit funny to see how the NL East continues just to dominate in the GGBL for the 23 version. So, guys, that is it. That is it. 4 games to 1. Atlanta gets the job done. Pretty similar paths for both teams. Vegas swept Colorado on the wild card. They beat Michigan by 1 game. Destroyed Pittsburgh. And then you look at Atlanta's road. They didn't have to play in the wild card. They swept Richmond, then played really close with San Diego, and then they beat Vegas down 4 games to 1. So each team had their close series, and each team had their blowout series. So as far as awards go, Ariano is your playoff MVP for the AL. Ariano had 17 RBIs in the postseason. Conrad had 5 home runs, 9 ribbies. I think that was well-deserved. George Ariano, definitely a legend. 286 home runs in his GGBL career. He played a lot of those seasons at LA. Was traded to Vegas. He's played there for the last 4 seasons. And, yeah, he's just been a big-time home run hitter. 36 years old. Veteran of the league. And then you got Samuel Woodson, which I think that's definitely deserved. 327, 6 bombs, and 14 ribbies. Definitely. For your Gold Series MVP, either AL or NL, doesn't matter, but Paul Andrews was your Gold Series MVP. This is glitched. They got to change this. I hope that they change it for 26. I haven't seen it. But Andrews, 500 batting average. I mean, what did he do? Did he go 2 for 4? He didn't go 6 for 12, I can tell you that, or 10 for 20. Crazy. But MVP of this season was Michael Aguero. I don't know if I showed you guys that or not. I believe I did. AL for Kevin Stoitz. He wins one again. Pretty funny that KKM and Kevin Stoitz were teammates this season on the Firebirds. The Golden Arm Award winner was Trig Matthews. Kind of cool that we had both Trig and Gatsby Grimm both being competing in the postseasons. We had Spencer Clark, Salsa, and Lothbrock. All 3 guys were in the postseason and gave it everything they had, but unfortunately for Phoenix, they fell a little bit short. Batting title, we had Jupe in second. Yoma Kitkat at 36 home runs with a 331. And then you got Aguero and Carver, who were just beasts in the regular season, 338 and 336. Reliever of the year, Gunnar Skarsgård, back-to-back winner. 55 saves this year. Then Reed Hoffman with 48. And then we had Rookie of the Years. We don't really know who most of these guys are because they are CPU-generated players. But, yeah, that's it for the season, man. Fun ride, as usual. Glad to see that we got a new champion. Glad to see that we got 2 new teams to get into a Gold Series. Obviously, Atlanta's already been there in Season 8 against Washington. But it was just cool to see that they finally got it done and be able to put that ring on their fingers, man, that championship ring. So for everybody that picked Atlanta, I got to go back and look at the live chat. And that's actually a long time ago. I'm going to try to go to all messages here and see. Nope, I can't see it here. But I will go back and I'll take a look here to see who voted for Atlanta. And you guys, again, I got to flesh out all the details, but in a general sense, you will be being able to make decisions for certain teams, whatever teams that you guys are kind of having a liking to. You'll be able to make decisions for them when the opportunity comes. And again, I gotta feel that stuff out and gotta see like what could you possibly make decisions for them for, and then you guys have a little bit more power in the league and the way that the league is run in that way. So again, more details to come on that, but congratulations to all those people that picked Atlanta. I picked Vegas, and of course I got the commissioner's kiss of death on them. So unfortunately they didn't have a say in it. So that sucks for them. But I will catch you guys in the next one. I don't think I'm going to do this as a live stream. I think that takes too long. But I will get to the off season. I will simulate season 10's off season. I'll see how that goes. I'll do some testing on my back end here. Don't say that too many times. I'll do some testing, okay? Don't say my back end. I'll do some testing and see kind of how we want to do it. Can we get it done live stream? Do we have to do it through a video format? I think a video format probably would be best, just so I can cut things up. All the unnecessary fluff I can cut up, and I can just kind of give you guys the highlights. Like, here's what happened in season 11. Here's what happened in season 12. I think that would be kind of a good way to do it. But again, I gotta check on some things to figure it out. Anyway, guys, leave a like if you like this thing. Congratulations to the Atlanta Sting. For a long time, they were awful. And they finally got it done. Congratulations. I do want to take a look at one thing before I leave you guys here tonight. GM goals. Take a look at where they were in 2028. Right? 71 and 91. So this is kind of where the rise started to happen. Right? They were bad from 28 to 27 to 26. Right? And then now they started making the postseason. Lost in the wild card. Lost in the Gold Series. Lost in the wild card. Then they finally win one. Just cool. Just cool. All right. I want a 2-hour farewell video. Oh my God. Oh my God, vibes. Please don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Yeah, I mean, I probably should. This series meant a lot to me. I think I'll have more of a little outro, a little personal outro to that. But yeah, this series definitely meant a lot to me in my content creation journey, if you will, and got me through some of the XBA crap, that's for sure. So I appreciate all you guys' support, and it's been a big undertaking, but it's been a fun project. It's been a fun league. It's been a fun experience for sure, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Like when I told you guys that the GGBL, and there were times where the league videos were kind of short, or a longer layoff in the off season, or like custom players, we didn't do that, and it does take a lot out. It takes a lot out of you. It really does. When you're trying to run an entire league and make things fair and balanced, and have good checks and balances, and not even just how your league is just being run, but just how your community is involved in that. You want to make sure all that stuff is fair and easy to understand, right? A lot of this stuff, when you try to do so much customization, it gets a little disorganized sometimes, and that just adds to more of the stress and the job feeling nature of that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's been something like I told you guys, the GGBL is not going anywhere. This is my baby. It's not going anywhere. This is a very fun series for me to do, a fun league for me to do, and it's a little passion project. I'm really happy with how it all turned out. I think the one thing that I wish would have changed, and maybe not, maybe I wish it didn't change, because it was a fun storyline, but the Richmond Good Boy thing, like 7 seasons of just absolute dominance, that's unheard of. Okay, that's insane. And a part of me wishes that it was not that way, because then we would have had more variety. We would have had more storylines to cover, but there's something about it that I did enjoy because it added to the hatred. Like, everybody needs a team to hate. And the Good Boys were kind of molding into that, you know? So that was interesting, but yeah, like I said, a part of me feels like I wish it was a little different. Like, we had more variety. That would have been interesting, but I don't know. Things happen for a reason, and maybe that's why that needed to happen. We needed a villain, you know? But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying here. I'm low-key sad. Kook says it will be a sad day, but this has been pure passion project. Yes, it is. Yep, for sure. I'll cry for you. This was getting ridiculous, but that was getting ridiculous, but they weren't even winning it. Yeah, exactly. Like, they kept trying and trying and trying and trying, and they couldn't get over it. Especially in gameplay, especially in live streams. I mean, how do you almost throw a no-hitter and you lose in the 9th inning? Like, that was season 3. That was season 3 that happened. I remember that clear as day. Insane. Absolutely insane. But yeah, guys, I will have more of something like scripted out, because right now I'm just kind of speaking from the heart and a little off the cuff here. But I felt like this was better than the GGBL 21 version, because even though the 21 version was my way of like finally expanding the custom league idea that my brother and I had done for Team Builder and XBA and all, you know, finally being able to do that in MLB The Show, like, that was huge for me. Like, 21 was a big undertaking. Like, I wanted to do it that way. I wanted to do the league that way, where it was a league that was running alongside the major leagues. That was the storyline. That MLB still existed. The GGBL was kind of being a competitor in a sense, and then the draw would be kind of like Diamond Dynasty card pack openings. Like, you don't know who you're gonna get. You know, year 1 you'll get Trout and Acuna coming over from the majors, and then year 2 we can get Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, you know, that type of stuff. So that was kind of the allure of it, and then the views started dying off, and I kind of lost that, and I was like, you know what, I think maybe the issue in GGBL 21 was you didn't go all in on one or the other. Like, you either go all in with all major leaguers, or you go all in with custom players, because it's a custom league. Like, you got to do one or the other. The middle ground thing probably didn't set well with a lot of people. It's a very niche thing to do. So you got to do one or the other. So for GGBL 23, I wanted to go all custom, see how that worked. And I think it worked out. Like, I think we had a lot of fun with it. But now we're going to go the other route in 26 and see how that does. And it's not because I'm trying to test things, like what's better, what's more optimal. It's just, you know, just try something different. You know, we did our custom league, and now we're going to do a custom league, but it's going to be with real players and a sprinkle of your custom guys in there. But obviously we'll still like be able to create custom guys and whatnot, because I honestly can't. I'm sure you guys can't stand it either. But like, again, Alex Jordan and Jack Gonzalez, you know, are pitching in a playoff. Like, they don't have any character. Like, these non-custom players, these CPU generated guys, they don't have any character to them, right? So we'll definitely still have those guys in 26, but I think it'll be less, because there's going to be more ways, more opportunities for you guys to get players created and into that league. And I'll talk more about that in another separate video, but definitely a revamp of channel points coming down the road. I think we're going to avoid trying to upgrade everybody like every year. That just got kind of crazy for me, sending screenshots and, you know, people having like 20 players to upgrade, and it's like that stuff takes time. So channel points going to get revamped a little bit on that end. have a little bit more natural progression for some of these players. But again, more to talk about on that. And I'm just kind of just talking now. I should probably end this stream before people start dropping off. But I think the long story short is that I appreciate you guys big time for supporting this series, leaving likes, leaving comments, giving all your time for upping the view duration and all that stuff, helping YouTube push this out to more people. We finally hit the 1,100 subscriber count, which I'm actually excited about. It keeps gaining a little bit of traction here and there. I think moving to 26 and really diving in on that is definitely going to grow the channel here, the league, a little bit further. And, you know, say by 2028, real life 2028, you know, maybe San Diego Studio does something different to franchise that will move from 26 over to 28 or 29 or 30. Like, who knows? But the GGBL will live no matter how we do it or where it will be. It will live on. So 23 is not the end. 26 will just be another installment. Just like 28 or 29 will be another installment. Who knows? I might not even be doing this because I'll be 40 by then. Either way, guys, I appreciate the heck out of you all. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Probably look out for an upload for the off-season sim for season number 11. I will catch you guys in that one. As always, thank you so much. And peace.